Okay, welcome back, everybody. Last time we finished up the episode with the seedling arcs, and we were successful, not only in saving the arcs, but also we saved the city of New Manchester. So humanity is doing pretty well so far under our stewardship. We established New London, saved the seeds, we saved New Manchester. So we're 3 for 3. Let's try a new scenario today. Let's try the fall of Winterhome. It's an interesting one. We've built our city to survive the long winter. Now we have to fight against time to save it, and our lives, from impending doom. If I haven't mentioned this before, Frostpunk is a very game. So very uplifting and positive in the choices that we have to make. So some of you might notice that I'm not wearing my hat today. I finally got a haircut, so I was able to remove the hat. We love the Ravens, but they're not with us today. So one of the things about Frostpunk that I really enjoy is the way that the games play out differently. Oh, we got some cutscenes here. 1 second.
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
Ooh. Well, not every story has a happy ending, I guess. Well, we'll see if we can't make this one better. The fall of Winterhome. Our generator is malfunctioning. After our leader ignored the problem for weeks, unbearable cold and brutal repression drove us to rise up against him. He didn't go down without a fight, and half the city was burned to the ground in the fighting. With the generator hastily patched up, your first task as a new leader is to restore Winterhome and convince people it has a future. Then you'll be able to investigate the cause of the generator malfunctions. Proceed. All right. Wow. So like what I was saying about the way that the games play out differently, like with the main game, you're effectively just base building. And then with the arcs, it's more like a defensive mission. You're protecting something, right? Like it kind of changes the way you play the game. And in this one, we have an immense population right off the bat. Our people are suffering in this badly planned, starving, half-ruined city. You have to restore their hope and quell their discontent. For a start, remove the charred ruins to show that the city is recovering. Our engineers will inspect the generator once you deal with the present crisis. Okay. Pause. Let's take stock here. We're maxed out on coal. We have 30 wood. We have 50 steel, 4 cores. We're maxed out on raw food, and we have no rations. 84 of our people died. Huh. Okay, what are our goals here? Turn the generator on. Remove the last at least 30 ruins, and we have almost 10 days to do that. Raise hope to 50%. Reduce discontent to 25%. So if you've watched any of the videos I put out, you will have heard me say undoubtedly that I think that discontent and hope are the easiest to manage mechanics in the game. But this is the scenario that really tests whether or not you can manipulate them and then how impactful they are on the gameplay. So far in our gameplay, they have not been impactful. But I feel like with the playthroughs I've done here, that it is much more impactful. So let's take a look at what we've got to work with here. We've got the generator. Okay, we have to turn that on. Remove at least 30 ruins. So if we go in here, well, that's a bunkhouse. So we have more than just the base game starting technologies. Wooden ruins. So if we go in and look here, it's just burned out buildings. Then you have things like no, steel ruins, and it's just like a guard tower or something. So these are going to be good sources of materials right off the bat. So the question for me becomes, where are we going to dedicate our resources? We have 535 people to do something with. So if we double up our raw food, that's going to give us 600 rations, and that's about enough food for everybody for one day. So we're going to need a lot of sources of food right off the bat. So what do we have? We have one hunter's hut, two hunter's huts, two hunter's huts. Is this a hunter's hut? Three hunter's huts. Huh. Four. A cookhouse. The public house is going to be good for affecting morale. There's another cookhouse way out there. That's interesting. Coal thumper, steam hub, medical post. So it looks like we have a lot of the infrastructure necessary here. Tents, bunkhouses. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. We can even upgrade to house. We can even start with houses. We might use a fighting arena in this version. We only have medical posts. We do have hot houses. That's interesting. That's going to be really good. And it looks like we've got the base 2 level. Oh, I mean, we have our initial starting buildings, right? So we have a sawmill, a wall drill, coal thumper, coal mine, steel works, and a charcoal kiln, which converts wood into coal. So what do we have to do? What are our objectives? And then we've got an outpost depot. That might be helpful. And a workshop. So we already have the beacon right here. So we can get scouts. Frozen Pond, Dreadnought, Snow Cliff, Weather Station. Well, let's see what it's neg 30, not neg 20. So I'm typically going to want to build, even though we have a ton of housing, there's a lot of it that's like a good distance away from the core. So if we look at our tents, they're spread out. On this, let's call this northwest. Bunkhouses are in the same position, or you can upgrade to bunkhouses. Houses are in the same position. So I want some amount of housing close to the generator. We have to eliminate some of these ruins. Let's see what laws. Okay, so we've got child labor. So kids are helping. Soup might be a good idea. We haven't explored these. Moonshine. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. House of pleasure. Prostitutes can be employed in the public house to further lower discontent. and people can duel. Discontent will be reduced permanently. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent, but nothing about hope. So we're just managing discontent over here, and we're probably going to have to do some of that, to be honest. Oh, where did I hit? Organ transplants. Okay. We've got purpose, and we can go neighborhood watch, or we can go house of prayer. I tend to go house of prayer. House of prayer, new abilities, sermon. This will raise hope. So if we went like moonshine and house of prayer, we can start to immediately affect these mechanics from the beginning of the game. We have at least 4 medical posts, and we have 51 people who are sick. So if we do this and staff these, we can start healing people. Alright, let's see if we've got any other medical posts. There's a hunter's hut. What's this? Gathering post. Now we're probably gonna staff that immediately. We'll staff that with children. Coal thumper we don't need right off the bat. Steelworks, probably gonna get that. Here comes a shipment of coal, which is about 11 days worth for us right now. So, well, we don't have anything turned on. So I'm going to put as many kids as I can into as many buildings as I can. We're going to want that. Okay, I don't want to do the tech stuff right now. I want to do this stuff. There's another hunter's hut. This looks like a medical post right here. Okay. Cookhouse, that's for kids. Gathering post is for kids. Turn the heat on. What is that going to take down? Does that even get anything right now? No gather materials in range. So this is only worthwhile if we staff the coal thumper and begin creating a pile of coal that can be used. So we do want the public house up and running. Reduces discontent, and we have a bunch of it. So we'll staff that with workers. Cookhouse is for kids. Hunter's hut has got to be workers. What's this? Storage near capacity. Well, we're gonna change that. Don't you worry. I thought there was another cookhouse out here somewhere. No, but there is another hunter's hut. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80 food a day, and then double that, so 160 rations a day. That's nowhere close. 160, 320, 480, 540. Right? 480, no, 640. So we have to quadruple our food production. Alright, let's see what tech we have here. We have 3 levels of tech. Looks like the generator has improved power and range. That's good. We can always improve we can get more scouts. That's probably something we want to do. So one thing I want to try is I want to see if we can assign healthy people to jobs and then make new scouts to see if it will take sick people and turn them into scouts, because I believe that unless you're hit by the storm, your scouts have perfect health. So I'm wondering if we can just kind of like cheat auto heal 5 people that way. Okay, I think the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a lot of gathering, and this is pretty cheap. So now let's work on getting sustainable resources. So this is a coal thumper. We're going to put kids in there, and we're going to put kids in the gathering hut. Here we have steelworks. We have 230 workers. I'm still going to put kids in there because I want the workers working outside. It's already -30. I don't know if children have like improved odds of getting sick. Okay, we're staffed up there. Steam hubs. So we have a sawmill here. So we are staffed, and we still have 370 people to assign. Alright, so we're going to use them to clear out these ruins. It is 4:30 in the morning. So it's going to be an early start for everybody today. So what's this? This is a bunkhouse, that's good. This is ruins, so we're going to assign kids closest to the generator first. What is this? Stockpiles? Ruins? So we're just going to go around the circle in kind of like an ever-widening spiral here, and we're just going to find... Okay, so here's a fighting arena, so we want to keep housing as close as we can to that. Tent, wooden ruins. Okay. Is there any reason why we should be hitting a particular neighborhood as opposed to this like spiral idea that I have? I don't know. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to switch to workers as they're the next least valuable commodity. What I'd really like to do is figure out where I can put down some resource depots here. What does it cost to make a not a resource depot, a gathering post? 10 and 5, so I can build 2 of them. That's not bad. Can I get one right here? Please. Come on. Wow, whoever set up this map did it in such a way that it really hurts the placement. So this might not be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do one right there. And then now I'm out. Oh, I need 10 more wood. Well, I can get 10 wood. You know why? Here's a fun trick. We will get rid of some of these weird roads. Okay, so like right here, we want to meet. Okay, we can take out this, and we can take out. All right, stop. I just wanted this. All right, so then we don't need these cross streets. Don't need this. Don't need that. That means you're worthless. Alright. So, how about we get rid of this street, and we will get rid of this street, and we will get rid of this street, and this one. Alright, where else can we... Where else? Alright, so right here. Get rid of this. Take out this street. And now... How do we take that out? So we've just picked. So we have 50 wood. So we're all done. So let's see if we can get one more gathering post set up. So this isn't a bad spot. It's not a good spot, I guess. But like, do I have a better spot? Well, they really. This might not be bad. Okay. So we'll build there. Oh, if I can get 3 more wood, I can make scouts. So let's destroy some roads. I don't know that we need that or that. Or even this. Maybe we do. So I need 1 more wood. Oh, here we go. And then we'll take... There we go. Okay, so now we can make our scouts. Let's go to the Dreadnought. Alright, so we've got scouts going. Good. We're going to build our resource depots. And then I guess I'm just going to kind of concentrate on one area here. It is going to get colder tomorrow. So I wonder how fast we can get rid of these piles. Like if it's going to take a whole day. Tent, cookhouse, fighting arena, bunkhouse. Where are the piles of stuff? Here's one. Workers. Just go through and assign. Everyone's pitching in. And I guess I'm doing this just to clear as much of the map as possible. I do want to rearrange some of this housing. Some of it's just simply too far away from the generator. And if we do get some cold, and we're already starting off colder than I would like. See, when you start out at -20, you can kind of like finagle the math a little bit in your favor and get a couple of days where you don't have to work as hard to maintain the generator, and you can start building some more coal. All right, so let's take a look at this before we hit pause, or before we hit start. So this is where we're working. So we're mainly worried about this area up here where people are living. So I guess now we have to ask ourselves if we are trying to assign work in this area. That's where people are living. That we're going to have to manage their discontent. Should we? I think we should go House of Prayer. I mean, I know I do it all the time, but like, it's just so good. So we passed a law, and if we build these houses of prayer, they'll affect that, and it'll give us like a little quest that we are doing that will raise people's spirits. Reduce discontent, raise hope, remove 30 ruins, turn the generator on. Alright, let's turn the generator on. We'll go up to 1. And we'll hit play, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, discontent went up. That's interesting. We have 10 homeless people. Oh, right, because this road didn't... Yeah, I took out this road. I have no wood, right. Alright, 5 o'clock. You guys not going to start working? Alright, that's cool. Cool. I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so if I start doing like cool stuff, that's just my Jake Peralta impression. Alright, let's take a look at our consumption here. So we are we're just consuming right now. So as we get some of these ruins knocked down, we are going to invest in like I guess we did invest in like some of the coal thumpers. They just need to start working. So it's going to be another hour before that happens. But we are going to get a bunch of coal here in 2.5 hours. Luckily, we are down to 30 people instead of like 70 or whatever it was. This is why I hate it when people get sick. Okay, so there's one resource or gathering post built. Here's another one. We don't have any people. So we'll take them out of here and put you, and then we'll put you somewhere else. We'll put you guys over here. One of these only have 9. Which one is it? Oh, so frustrating. That's this one right here. So we want, well, we'll probably just do the same thing again. Okay, neg 30, people are doing stuff, research is not happening. Why is that? They're disposing of a corpse. Where's our snow pit? Snow pit. No, that's not what I wanted. This is not a very good spot. I don't think. I don't like it when it's near other things. That seems bad. Okay. Cannot salvage it. Can we build another one in the hopes they use that one? Let's build that. We have no one else. So we have to use up this coal. We have to use up 800 coal so that they can deposit it. So I wonder if we can build a resource depot. Come on. Build one right there. Okay, what's the problem with the cookhouse? Storage limit reach. Oh! Huh. Okay. Let's pause. How are we doing? This is waiting. That's fine. We need to build the churches. I would like to find one with workers. Okay, workers. So workers are going to build this resource depot. And then workers are going to so when I ever find any. There we go. Gotta have people to build stuff. So we're gonna build one resource depot. We are gonna build another resource depot. We're gonna connect them. And then can we build our house of prayer? I really want to put it like right here because that's going to affect a bunch of houses. I wonder if I can just demolish that house. See what happens. So 1.5 an hour. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So every 2 hours you get 3. So 3, 6, 9, 6 hours times 2 is 12. So we might get them all done tomorrow. That's never a good sound. Don't know where it is. Usually a bad sign. Faster gathering isn't exactly... Oh, there it is. Child crushed by a machine. Cool, we made it 6 hours. We must try and save this child. So her steel has taken a bit of a pounding. Okay, Resource Depot 1 being built. We might need 3 of them. Because if the resource is full, it's not going to continue to break down the ruins, and we got to maintain a consistent pace of that. Only dreadnought we didn't disassemble. It's stripped of supplies and in need of an overhaul, but otherwise it's intact. As we climb over the edge of the snow-covered plateau, we feel like ants crawling over an alien landscape towards some gigantic beast. We stop at last a stone's throw from the dreadnought to marvel at its scale. One of the huge machines that brought us here towers above us, cold and silent. It would take an enormous amount of labor and resource to make it usable again, yet it is still a reminder of everything that we have left behind and of our journey north. We decide to leave it intact, take the resources, 35 rations, and I'm just going to bring that right back to the city, because it's going to be X number of people who are not starving. Okay, so this resource depot will be for wood, so that we can keep the ruins on track. The next one will be for coal, and by that time people will eat and knock their rations down. Okay, wood. Keep going, research. You're so important. But you're done. 9% of the way being finished. So lame. Okay, so we're going to get 35 rations. We're going to get 100 and, well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80 raw food. Cold homes. I just can never do this. So I'm going to take the hit because it's the lesser of two evils. All right, we'll kick this up. We're going to turn this on. And I'm going to, the range setting is fantastic. What's this? Danger disease. A heat zone has reached the snow pit and the bodies are beginning to rot. Neat. Dangerous diseases could begin to spread in our city. We should either move the snow pit or scale back the heat zone. Well, I can't move it right now, so I'm going to scale back the zone. So this will be for coal. So now they're gone, so they're going to bring me another batch of coal, which I think will be helpful. We got rid of that. Did not work. Child worker rescued. We managed to get the child out of the machine alive, although gravely wounded. Let's hope that this kid will recover fully. That's great. Hope will rise slightly. Good. So, this doesn't look very solid. Okay, the scouts are back, so let's pause. We know where the coal mine is. Weather station, snow cliff, frozen pond. Maybe there's some food at the pond. Might as well check it out. Don't have anything else to do. I do think I want to get a second group of scouts going as quickly as possible. It'll take more people out of the city, lessen the demand on food, even if it is just a little bit. People are getting sick. Just trying to keep everybody alive. Okay, it's not terrible. that on. No one's living over there. But I think otherwise. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Let's kick this up. So I'm thinking after we're done, shit, one of our people died. So this, when one of your people dies, it just absolutely annihilates your hope. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So now it's getting colder, so discontent is going to go up. So let's turn off the overdrive. So now it's so cold here that these people don't want to work, so let's get them out of there. Let's see, this is what I didn't want to have happen here. 3 of our people died, see? Okay, unpause. So let's take people out of our ruins mission. We'll work on something else. I don't know. But if people get sick and die, it's just going to destroy our ability to do anything. Can't have it. So let's do that. What? Steel ruins, gathering post, coal thumper. So we can work over here, I guess. Let's try it. Nope. Okay. So we have 240 people who are not dead. Let's see. We have a resource. We have a gathering post over here somewhere, right? I thought. No. All right. Well, let's go over here. Nope. Can't do that. Cannot be outside at all. Okay. Well, they could build something, maybe. What could they build? People are desperate. Sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you. Bereft of hope, they see no future for our city, and they blame you for that. What should we do? We must hold on for a couple more days. See, those people died. Okay, so let's see. First of all, let's pause our game. Now, there's no research I'm aware of that's going to raise hope. So is there something that we can do? That's going to help us. More scouts would be good. I'm going to go with more scouts. Alright, let's see. Can we get... Maybe if we just... Huh. Storage. Let's just run like this and see how long this gathering post takes to get rid of these. See, our people are dying. Sir, people have found a child's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction when half of Winterhome burned. So many lives were lost in the blaze and fighting. We can't let this child die too. We have to help the child. So where is it? And then let's build a steam hub to make it not as terrible. Well, good news, all the gravely ill people are dead. For what good it does us. So we've got 3 of 30 down. We should be able to pass another law here in a second. We gotta get our, you know what we need to do is get our churches built. Where can we put a church? We need to put it where the houses are. Where there's just nothing. See, this would be a great spot. You're gonna have to suffer, guys. From fires and riots. Sir, we've noticed the dead in the snow pit have been divided into 2 heaps. In one lie the victims of the fires and the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds. On the other hand, the charred corpses of the perpetrators, the previous leader and his men. Some people talk about throwing them out of the city far away from decent folk. I gotta go with the hope option. I don't even know if I have really much of a choice. Some ruins were cleared. People have noticed an ongoing effort to clear the city of ruins, and they appreciate it. A lot remains to be done, of course, but Winterhome already seems to be breathing a little easier. Well, that's good. Oh, our scouts have reached the pond, and we've been too busy with our people dying to know it. Our scouts haven't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Alright, we'll go to the Hulk. Hulk smash. Okay, so resource gathering post has succeeded. We're up to 8 ruins. Only gaining 3, right? Yeah. Another spot. Man, they built the... I mean, getting rid of some of these roads... Ooh! Let's do that. No, I don't like that spot. That's bad. Steam hub. That gets all the spots we're working. Okay, we're up to 9. I really want these to be gone, because this would be a great spot for a church. And I want one over here too, maybe like, okay. Evening prayers. Raises hope, lowers discontent. Just what we want. Okay, this needs to be staffed by kids. More scouts. Alright, pause. So we want to go to the beacon. Where are you? Is that it? Yep. Get our scouts. We'll send them in the other direction. Can we get more scouts? No. Okay. Let's go to our research. Could make a wall drill. Let's upgrade here. Start attacking the sickness problem. Okay, so we're at 11 of 30. We just got rid of that one. Come on, guys. Take it down, take it down. I really want that to be gone. Come on. Get it. Excellent. Alright, so now we're going to build this church. Okay, so if we go right here, 1. Still the same. So it doesn't matter where you put it. Okay, let's build that church. Can we get a church right here? No, we cannot. I could probably get one if I messed up the roads. Oh, I can get one right here. Done. Alright, hundreds of people go and build these churches. So we'll see. So once the churches get built, we'll complete that quest. Hope should go up and we'll immediately use a sermon. And then hopefully we can evening prayers as well. Sermon, evening prayers. Okay. So we are affecting it. You restored the hope in our people's hearts. Neat. Okay, so we're managing here. This one still has, I don't know, like an hour or two to go. We're out of food, so we're going to have to start thinking about hot houses. We're still in the green. Got a couple of groups of scouts. Okay, people are getting sick. By the truckload. Jesus Christ. This is the problem with this scenario, is that people are like living in like houses and shit way out away from the generator. So they're they're chilly in these houses, right? So I mean, you effectively have like bad mods. Like, look at this. We're up 40 people that are ill. I mean, I know we have a bunch of extra people, but like still. Steam cores and steel. Not much left. In our hurry to get to the steel for the construction, we left some less accessible parts. Now we can get to them and retrieve some more materials. Okay, so let's come down here to this windswept snowfield. So it's a good thing we're working on medical posts and stuff. Survivors. The weather station is manned by several engineers who use an array of instruments to monitor the air temperature, wind force and direction, and atmospheric pressure changes. On the basis of this data, they prepare weather forecasts. We could use these engineers in the city to help with the generator, but we close the weather station, we'll lose the weather forecast. Well, it's going to keep getting colder, I can tell you that much, says the chief meteorologist. Sites discovered, Lone Boulder. Send the engineers to the city. We're going to leave them there. I think knowing what the weather's doing is probably a huge advantage in this game. Okay, now that we've tripled our people that are sick, what are we going to do? Well, how many engineers do we have here? We have 20. So, health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we will build more medical posts. We will delete this fucking road. There we go. Quit bleeping at me. I hate that. Okay, steel and coal, good. Wood is good, but we're using all temporary resources here. Steel is back up and running. Okay, so there's the, now it's 8. So this will take, it'll cut in half the amount of people. So we're up to 13 ruins. Little survivor. Sir, we pulled the child out of the ruins. He's the sole survivor of his family. He's badly burned and will die without proper medical attention, and we can't provide it yet. +1 child, gravely ill. Hope will rise slightly. That is slightly, by the way. Don't do me any favors. Okay. Okay, we're really cooking along on these ruins. Okay, okay. We're up to 18, so we're 3/5 of the way there. Okay, generator stress is going to be a bit much. Take that down a notch. How do I get rid of this? Oh, there we go. Take down the old thing. Okay, so we're going to need a source of food. We're going to need it really quickly. So we have some resources, so let's just make a bunch of hunters' huts right now. And let's, where do you want to, so all the other ones are over here. That'll be 45 more workers that we can put towards, that we can just basically take away from having to like care about them. And they'll provide 60 more units of food. And then we'll probably upgrade to an infirmary. Yeah. Okay. So it's still neg 40. Where can we put the gathering posts? Nowhere. Jesus Christ. So, this is not within range of the coal thumper. This may not be very glamorous, but I think it is going to be a way to take care of the problem. I guess we could do things like upgrade some houses. Let's upgrade. Like that. Gathering post depleted. So let's take it down. Medical post upgrade is 3/4 the way finished. What's this? Storage near capacity. That's coal. So we'll need another resource depot, I suppose. Resources depot. Put one right there. We're up to 23 now. Ruins. There's the wall drill. One of those. Alright, pause. Boy, food or health? Flying hunters are going to get us 30 food a day. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 7, 210, 420. We're getting pretty close, and we can make hot houses once we clear out some of this junk. Put the kids in the gathering posts. Steel ruins, we're up to 24. Okay, we're working on these houses. Okay, that's gone. This will be for coal. Gathering resource depleted. Okay, we'll take that down. Pause. Did our scouts. Lone Boulder. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Stone Bridge. Or Steel Bridge. I wonder if that's the same Steel Bridge from the base game. I mean, it looks like the same map-ish. Maybe if we spun it around. But, okay, I think that's a pretty cool place to stop. So it feels like we have a semblance, like we're getting close to being stable. 2 sets of scouts is good. We're working on, I mean, discontent's been stabilized. We're trying to figure out ways to raise hope. We got our 2 churches up and going. So maybe we'll continue down the laws there in order to perpetuate these ideas of being able to manipulate hope and discontent. We're working on our food problem by upgrading our technology base, and we're just going to continue to take down these ruins. And then once the ruins are, like, let's say half down, I'm probably going to try and switch over to like long-term sustainable resources, and then maybe we try and like build some houses or something in here close to the generator, and then I can like take down some of these tents or whatever way far away, and we can kind of there we go. We can kind of like move our population closer to where the heat is. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Great to be back. I've turned on the capability to leave comments on the video. So if you have anything you think I should be doing differently, or a suggestion that you'd like to put down, or any other recommendation, I'd love to hear from you. So please, absolutely participate. Thanks very much. Task manager.